Ladies and gents, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a couple of friends. Seems like we got some news regarding Hawkeye Season 2 and not good news. I think Jeremy Renner is going to be stepping away from the series. Let's read into it. Hawkeye Season 2 is still happening without Jeremy Renner. Hailee Steinfeld will be the show's lead. Makes a lot of sense. She's had a lot of success with her film Sinners that just released in theaters, so I think Marvel's going to lead with that. Hawkeye arguably remains Marvel Studios' most underrated TV series. While not every subplot hit the mark, Hailee Steinfeld and Florence Pugh stole the show as Kate Bishop and Yelena Belova, and Jeremy Renner was in top form as Clint Barton. We also met Maya Lopez, aka Echo, while Vincent D'Onofrio made a surprise MCU return as the Kingpin. Fans were also blessed with Rogers the Musical, of course. It's been nearly 4 years since Hawkeye debuted on Disney+, and while there's been plenty of chatter about a second season, it's yet to take shape. That was initially down to 2023's Hollywood strikes and the snowplow accident that very nearly cost Renner his life. However, it was yesterday that we learned the Avengers star turned down Hawkeye Season 2 after being offered only half of what he was paid for Season 1. No one has blamed Renner for turning down the offer, though. It sounds like the series will continue without him, according to the scooper My Time to Shine H, despite Jeremy Renner's decision to not do it. Season 2 of Hawkeye is still moving forward with Hailee Steinfeld as the lead. Hawkeye was meant to be a passing of the torch from Clint to Kate, so it makes sense to put the spotlight on her. Another team up arguably would have been more fun, so here's hoping Marvel Studios can work something out with Renner between now and whenever production starts. And I think it is possible, just depending on negotiations around what's going on. Maybe they will come halfway. They might not pay him what he wants, but he still might get a nice check that makes him say, you know what, I'm down to go and do this show once again. As of now, it's unclear whether the actor will reprise his role as Hawkeye in Avengers Doomsday and or Avengers Secret Wars. They asked me to do Season 2 and they offered me half the money, Renner says in the video below. I'm like, wow, it's going to take me twice the amount of work for half the amount of money, 8 months of my time essentially, and you do it for half the amount? I'm like, I'm sorry, why? Do you think I'm only half the Jeremy because I got ran over? Is that why they want to pay me half of what I made on the first season? He also added, and this is not Marvel. My juice is like, this is Disney. Not even really Disney. It's just the penny pinchers, the accountants. I told him to go fly a kite at the insult offer, and so we didn't see eye to eye on it, sadly. I still love the character, and I would still love to do it, but I had to defend myself in that position. I didn't ask for any more money, mind you. Just pay me what you paid me for the first season. So it's a little disheartening that it didn't happen, but that's fine. I'm happy to let that go because my body's probably thanking me that I'm not doing that right now. And that pretty much sums up the news there. I can understand what Jeremy Renner is saying there. Perhaps if it was the same amount of money, you know, he would find it to be a solid offer. Obviously, he says he did not ask for more, so I do understand his point with that. And you would think with it being successful enough to get a second season, the re-up makes a lot of sense. Ladies and gents, what do you think about this news? Do you think Jeremy Renner will come to an agreement with Disney and Marvel? I think it's still possible, but we will just have to wait and see. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to the channel, share this video with a couple of friends and colleagues, let them know to subscribe as well. Like this video and ring the bell for notifications. With that being said, be safe. It's Neff signing off.